So I hope that everyone has some ready question to me. No? Because I'm here for you. I'm bodybuilder from 14 years. My knowledge about nutrition is so big. So I don't want to talk to you like what I want to talk to you. I just want to ask you about the question. If someone has some question about nutrition, about diet, about training, about workout, about everything, I'm really enjoying to give the answer. So, someone have some question to me. What is interesting to us?
I'm not a member here. We're gate crashing.
We have to close the door. Just a second. Shh. Okay,
we're gate crashing. But I'm celiac, so I can't eat nothing with wheat in. So obviously, I find that quite difficult with my diet throughout the day, and like snack-wise. And yeah.
So, how looks your diet right now, for example?
Yeah, it's sort of like I tend to miss breakfast, and then I might sort of snack throughout the day on fruit or like crisps and stuff. Yeah. But then at night, then I have a meal, so I'm not eating. You're
not eating regular.
No.
So everything is dependent how looks your life, how does you work, when you go to sleep, when you wake up, how well you sleep, because it's important too. And everything generally is dependent of your food. How you eat is dependent of your nutrition. This sounds crazy maybe, but it's like it looks like that. General important thing is breakfast. It's one of the most important thing in the day. It's breakfast. And important thing is what you eat before the bed. It's important too. And the myth is that you can eat after 6 o'clock or something like that. It's a myth. You know, a lot of people which do it like that, they wake up in the night, they're so hungry, because you don't eat nothing after 6 o'clock. So if you go to bed, your stomach is empty, and you wake up at night and just feel that I have to eat something. And the first thing in your head it's sugar, some sweet, some things like that. You don't think about healthy food because automatically your brain gives you a signal. I want some right now. I want energy right now. So most quicker energy which can go into your muscles, into your brain, everywhere, it's a sugar.
Yeah,
so
a lot of sugar
everywhere, all the time, the people looking for some sweets because it tastes nice and it's quick energy. And anyway, sugar, in my opinion, is most addicted substance of this world. Yeah. We have sugar everywhere. Every product which you have, bread, everywhere is sugar, And important thing is if you're choosing your food in your diet, in your nutrition plan, it's natural food. Natural food. From years ago, the diet of the people of the world was simple food: eggs, meat, vegetables, rice, potatoes, oats, something like that. Yeah. No like prepared food, like ready to eat, because this is so chemical food, And the second thing is that in everything what we eat, it's not only calories. It's the answer of your body of hormones. So a lot of people, it's a fat because exactly they eat a lot. It's one of the reasons. But the second reason is always that the food which you eat to make changes in your hormones profiles in your body. For example, the guys which eat not enough healthy food have low liver testosterone, for example, and high level of estrogen. Estrogen is a woman hormones, and estrogen makes people water retention, make the people fat, especially in the belly place, So this is the biggest problems right now in this world, because everything, when you go to the shop, it's just maybe a few racks with healthy food, and all the rest it's, sorry for words, shit.
Yeah.
So this was like that. So about two questions about snacks. Important to you, or for everyone, it's eat regular every day, and keep the simple food, simple meals. I don't saying that we have to eat every day the same, every day chicken, eggs, and the same stuff, because it's boring. But important is your own inspiration. If you can eat a chicken, for example, in a few ways, a lot of ways. You can prep chicken in the oven, you can prep chicken in the grill, you can boil it, no worries. You can prep a lot of the same food on the different ways.
Yeah.
You know, but important is which food you choose, you know. So that's it. And about your problem, you have to start eat more regular. Like, make some diet for yourself. This didn't must be like diet for the sportsman or athlete or something like that. It must be something simple and something regular. Every diet is good if it's regular, if it's something routine. Yeah. If someone eats every day different food, like products from the space, because grains products from really really different products which we can buy in a normal shop. It's something weird, because all the time you eat different and you don't know how's the reaction of your body. If something is bad, you don't know what you have to change, because you eat a lot of different stuff every day, and you don't know exactly what works for you, what's not, what is good, why not. Yeah. If you eat all the time, for example, we need only vitamins and minerals to be healthy, and everything you can take from the vegetables. Vegetables you can change every day, because it's not too much important. But for example, things like proteins, carbs, fat, it's important which product you choose in your diet, because you can't the people come thinking that the same protein is in the meat, and the same protein is in the bean, for example. It's different, because it's different amino acids there. There's different amino acids which we need to exist, which we need to develop the bodies, to develop the muscles, to be healthy, to feel okay, and things like that. So for you, I will recommend that 3-4 regular meals a day, regular, and any more daily activity. Like, you don't need to go to the gym, because some people haven't the time to go to the gym. Anyway, we open 24 hours, but some people need the time for family, need the time for rest, need the time for work. Some people working a lot. But, for example, simple thing, if you work, it's like 10 minutes walk away from your home, the better choice is just walk there. Yeah. You know? So it's always any activity. If you have choose, use the lift or elevator or the steps, the better is go on steps. You know. Yeah. So it's the simple things. You know, to make simple things make bigger changes in your body, but everything takes time. We can't accept that, for example, someone eat bad food from 10 years and they have some problems, healthy problems, and after 1 month, good diet, good nutrition, everything be okay. No, because everything takes time. The body, it's like we are not machines, you know? We are not machines, and everything must be complete together. Everything is the balance. Most important is the balance. And the balance between diet, between the general lifestyle, between the family. Some people has a lot of stress, so it's same destroy it. Sometimes destroy it. If diet is bad, if you have a lot of the stress, if you have a lot of the work, if you haven't enough the rest time and everything, so just body is destroy it. And this is the reason why the people have the depressed. This is one of the reasons. Bad food. Maybe we're thinking that it's not a reason, the bad food, but everything in a life that you happy, that you sad, that you sleep well, that you have a good relationship with the people, everything is dependent on food, of nutrition. Because everything in the body is the hormones. Hormones. If someone is angry, that's maybe it's because that some person have high testosterone, something like that. If someone had like, I don't know, depression or something like that, it's the same with the hormones. So everything what you eat it's reflected in your body, in your life, in everything. It was like that. Any more questions?
You mentioned in the hormones, estrogen and testosterone.
Yes.
Testosterone's for the guys.
Yes, but for the women too.
Yeah.
It's dependent of the levels, you know. But for example, we need estrogen too, because without estrogen, the testosterone can't working enough good.
Yeah.
You know. But important is the balance. Always, if we mans, we need high testosterone.
Yeah.
High
so what foods would you eat to increase your testosterone?
Most important about hormones, it's fat products. Fat products, omega-3, 6, 9, which we can find in the products like avocados, healthy oils, olive oil, extra virgin, everything extra virgin. Like linseed oil is really nice because there is a lot of good fats like omega-3, 6, 9, and there is good proportion to omega-3 to 6 to 9. And this is important too because a lot of people thinking, oh, I want to eat healthy fats, so they eat avocados, peanuts, olive oil, but they don't forget that important is the level of omega-3 to 6 to 9 must be good proportion. You know, this is important. And about testosterone for the men, it's a lot of products like herbal products to keep good level of testosterone. But important is it's food and active. Be active. Go to the gym. For example, exercise with the weights, with the machines or something like that. They make you hormones up because this is the reason for the body. This is the funny because if we want to change something in the body, we need to get some stress. The stress dependent how your body is developed. For example, if you stay in your comfort zone, so there's no reason to change something in your body. Your body is, his body is like, I don't need nothing because I have everything what I need. If you go to the gym, if you lift heavy weights, if you're doing really hard workout, so this is the reaction of your body. So this is the reason why your body thinking, oh, I need to change something because in the next session I have to be stronger. So this is the reason why your hormones going up, because your body making hormones to be stronger, to be faster, to get more energy, to get more strength, whatever. And about food, important is to eat healthily every day and focus on fat products. And animal fat, it's really good. It's really good. A lot of people think that fat is bad because cholesterol and something like that. But anyway, the hormones that's made from half cholesterol in our blood. So we need to focus. Like a man, always, for example, my clients, sometimes when I got to clients which have the problem with the sleep, they have a problem with, I know it's women's sleep, but for a problem with the libido, for example. And they think, what is wrong with me? I'm really young, I have problems like that. So why is the problem? Why is the reason? Why is it like that? The problem is work, hard work, sometimes night shifts. Some people work in night shifts. This is so bad because, we need to sleep in the night. If your brain is set from ages years ago to sleep in the night, there's someone who thinking that the night shift is good. I think that someone who think that we have to working 24 hours a day, that's for destroy the people. That's for the population, I think, So important is a lot of things. You work, reasons to be stressful, and the food. So always, if I have to recommend it for my clients, for example, which have the problems like that, I recommend like supplementations too, because it's important, because we can't take a lot of vitamins and important things from the food, because this food right now is different like 20 years ago. For example, I have a good example. I was in a holiday in December, and I bought tomatoes in the Lidl. And I said to my girlfriend that, we leave tomatoes at the kitchen, and we go 2 weeks on holiday. I'll probably be old, and smells bad and something like that. And I was shocking because when I come back from holiday after 2 weeks, the tomatoes will be still ready to eat. What the hell, So this is the reason why we have to care what we eat, and the small choices in the life, it's important. When you go to the shop, you can't think that this is nice because it's nice taste, because the producers of the food, they want to sell it. So we are just addicted of nice food, you know. So and this is really destroyed of the people, because a lot of problems, health problems, someone is sick, liver problems, digestive problems, mental problems, heart problems, blood problems, everything is from the food. From food and easy life, because we have everything like front of the hand, you know. Everything. If you want something, you just go to the shop, you buy it, but you don't think that is good for you or not, because you think that is normal, because everyone doing the same. For example, if everyone probably working, but maybe half of the people here. So if you have the break at work, so did you see what people eat? Everything is like, or most of the time it's like nobody brings some own box with the food to prepping at home. Everyone to buy something somewhere outside, take away, go to machine, take some snacks, bar, whatever. But this is just because you feel that you're hungry, and the first thing in your head is, oh, I need some sugar, because sugar is really, this is quicker energy that we can get. But this is the bad, you know. If you eat every day good, if you change your diet, so after 2 weeks, sometimes quicker, you feel much better. You sleep well, you feel that you have more energy, you know. But the big problem is too, because, for example, if you go to the McDonald's and you have to buy one cheeseburger, it's about 400 calories, something like that. But healthy meal, for example, like good fish or chicken breast of beef or something like that, little bit of the rice and the vegetables is a full plate. But there is about same calories like a one cheeseburger. But if you have one cheeseburger, you just feel nothing in your stomach. And this is the reason why a lot of people is fat, because they don't feeling that their stomach is full. You know, because in a small meal, it's a lot of calories, because there's a lot of fat, carbs, and a little bit proteins. You know, and the biggest problem is in a lot of food that fat and carbohydrates it's together. It's two things with energy, but fat it's a little bit different, because first what we need to existence it's glucose. It's glucose. My brain, your brain, everyone brains works on carbohydrates. So this is the first thing what we need when we need energy. But if you eat together fat and carbohydrates, and this is every product like sweets. If you watch the label on the back, the chocolate is a lot of sugars and a lot of fat. In the like snacks, cookies, whatever, it is a lot of fat, a lot of sugar, a lot of fat, a lot of sugar. And this is the problem, because the fat makes your metabolism so slowly. Your metabolism can be slowly, because your metabolism is slowly, how you digestive, how your stomach, how everything can digest the food, you know. You just feel all the time that it's okay, but, you know, something is... For example, a lot of people, when they eat on the breakfast, a lot of sugars and fat together, they feel after 1 hour, after 2 hours, they feel so good, but after it's fall down and it's what? You need a coffee. Give me coffee because I feel bad, you know. This is the reason, because insulin is going up. Insulin is going up, and after a few hours, up to 1 hour, going down, you know. So it's like that. If you hear, so do you have the choice? Take coffee or another something sweet to put your insulin up. But it's like every day is like that, you know. And funny thing is that a lot of people, doesn't matter how they eat all the day, but on end of the day, you feel that I want a food. I feel okay. I can't sleep because I'm full of energy. You know, this is how it works. The body. Always the better idea. It's eat carbohydrates after 6 o'clock or after 4 o'clock, something like that, in the evenings, because there everybody is needed. On the morning, we need some simple, easy food. Always I recommended like breakfast, fat and proteins. Fat and proteins, that's perfect breakfast, because your insulin is stabilized, your hormones is stabilized, you feel full of energy, because if your diet is good, if you eat good day before the bed, if you eat a little bit carbs before the bed, a little bit proteins, without fat, you can sleep well, because your body makes tryptophan and serotonin, and you can sleep really nice because your body is relaxed. And if you wake up in the morning, in your muscles, in your liver, everywhere where they have to, it's glycogen. It's it's power, it's energy for your muscles, for your brain, for everything. So it don't make sense eat in the morning again carbs. If you eat the fat, your body gets some good reason to keep hormones good, because the fat always it's a product for your hormones, cholesterol, and the proteins for save you muscles, for develop your muscles, for keep good level in the blood of amino acids, and this is important. And general, always I recommend to people, because always a lot of people ask me how I can to eat, because I don't know how to eat. I always explain like that. If you go to the shop 5 miles and you have full tank your car, you don't go first on the tank station and put more fuel in your car because you don't need it. It's the same with the body. If you know that your day be lazy and you stay all day at home, you don't need nothing to do, so why your diet must be the same when you have workout at the gym? So important is smart thinking about food. It's like an energy, it's like a products for build your muscles, and it's like a products for be healthy, to get vitamins, to get minerals, and to get your hormones on good level. So everything must be at the balance. It must be choosing with the smart thinking. So, for example, if you know that you have really hard day at work, that you go after work to the gym, and after you have to do some, I don't know, play with your kids, some games, whatever. So that means that you need a lot of energy. So what you have to eat? More carbs in this day. If you have lazy day, you have to cut your carbs down because you don't need it. It's a fuel. It's simple. It's simple. And important is the calories, target of your calories. But I'm thinking that not only calories is important, because a lot of food. If you want to just follow the calories, that means that we can everything. We can eat everything and everything be okay. But no, digestive, it's important too. Everything is gonna in digestive. Everything is happening in digestive. No. A lot of people think that, I eat the snack, the bar, just put in the mouth and that's it. I got energy and you don't know what's happened after. But important is your digestive. In your digestive, it's sick and works bad. So everything is bad. Because in your digestive, it's absorbent of a lot of substances, a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals. So if your digestive works really bad, so you can't do any progress. So the heart of the body is no heart, it's the digestive. It's your stomach. So if some people thinking that important is calories and they eat shit food every day, so how they feel digestive? If you go to the toilet, I know it's funny, but important thing is if you make the second thing at the toilet, if it's okay, that's okay. If it's something wrong, that's signal that maybe you have to change diet. The same situation with important things like sodium, potassium, magnesium. 3 most important minerals in the life. Sodium is most important mineral. A lot of people saying that I don't use salt because it's bad, because it's danger, because a lot of people is sick of the salt. Of course, but if you use white salt, just normal salt, so that's bad. But if you want to use like mineral salt, like Himalayan salt, pink salt, potassium salt, it's connected magnesium salt. So this is salt what your body needs every day. For example, if you spend time at the gym and you sweat, so you sweat minerals too. Your minerals go out from your body, so you need to replace, So a lot of people forgot about it. For example, I drink into my workout water with the sodium, with the salt. The people go, what is this disgusting? But it's no, because I sweating in the gym, and salt, it's transporter of everything in your body. If you want to feel good, if you want to feel smart, if you want to keep your brain on a high level, if you have really stressful job or something like that, so you have to use salt, you have to remember about magnesium, you have to remember about potassium. This is the most important thing. A lot of people have the cramps, the legs, the arms, something like that. They're thinking that, maybe I need magnesium because the TV I think that magnesium is important because I have the cramps. But nobody tell you about salt. Salt is one of the important things. I use salt for everyone my meal. For example, if someone stay at home all the day and they have any activity, they just lazy, So for people like that, I don't recommend the salt because it's too much maybe, you know. But if you person which doing something always every day, if you have a little bit harder work, so you have to just more focus on nutrition, you know. Any question more maybe?
I was going to pick up on the sugars bit, and I think, you know, from my own personal experience, clearly there are a lot of free sugars. And free sugars actually aren't free because they're, you know, they're harmful. So you get them in a lot of processed foods. Usually to make them more appealing from a taste point of view, but it also it's counter really to health. And so my experience was cutting down the sugars. And the reality is that as you cut the sugars down, so you crave them less. So that, you know, if you feel hungry, then if you eat something that's sweet, actually all of a sudden you don't like it.
I had the same. For example, if I'm preparing to competitions and I'm on a diet really restricted, like a few months, like 10 months, for example, my meal is really calculated to 1 gram, into 1 gram. So carbs, proteins, minerals, vitamins, salt, water, everything. And then after, when I remember I remember exactly it was Snickers. I just take 1 bite of the Snickers. Oh, it's disgusting, you know.
It's really hard though, isn't it, to cut out
it's hard. It's hard because, for example, like
a lot of sugar, and I find that when I sit down in the evening and I eat a big meal, I find after I really think sweet. I'm like, I'm craving.
Because it's highly addicted. Sugar is highly addicted.
And it takes a lot.
And my mood.
But this is the same. But this is the same. If someone is addicted, if some people is addicted of the drugs, for example, you have to go the detox. This is the same with the sugar. You have to make your own detox at home because this is really difficult. I know. This is the same. This is the same. This is the same. Like someone wanna stop smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol. It's the same symptoms. This is first symptoms of addicted.
And it's one of the worst discoveries that, you know, we sort of made, you know, sugar from the plantations in the Caribbean or wherever, or otherwise, you know, just beet sugar, but it's not good.
No.
But it does take.
But anyway, one thing, sugar sometimes is important. For example, how you think when?
Sorry.
When is important sugar? Sometimes it's important. How you think when?
If you need a quick burst of energy.
After workout, for example. But you have to always choose good product with the sugars. Always I recommend things like fruits, honey, things like, for example, like lycheism is a
lychees.
something like that. Something like that. So everything from fruits and some like natural products, but not like sugar, exactly sugar.
And the other benefit, of course, with fruits is not only you get the sugar content, but you also get fibre as well.
Fibre. But anyway, we can't eat too much fibre.
No.
Because digestive doesn't work good if you have too much. If you have too much, you feel like full of your stomach. You feel like something in the stomach. So this is the. A lot of people, for example, had the problem after bread, because now we have time. I don't know how to say the same, but we have so shitty time in the world. So everything what you can get in the shop, it's fake. Most everything is fake. You know, it's got only good taste. But
that comes to your point about preparing stuff from basic produce.
Yes. So you always know what you eat. You know.
Rather than processed foods, which you don't know what they've got in them. You know, so you just basically build up from straight, vegetables and
some things,
proteins,
healthy things,
like, meat, fish, and eggs and stuff. So it's so much better that way.
Yeah, it is. But the general, really difficult is first few steps. Like you said, that you're so addicted of sugar. You know, I just sorry that I'm thinking like that, but I think like you are little bit. You know, but everyone is. And me too sometimes, because for example, I like ice cream. I love ice cream. So, but you know, it's everything must be on the time, on a good time. For example, I don't say that we can't eat like sweets, chocolate, whatever, but you have to control the food. Not food can control you. You know, so this is the one of the biggest problem, and a lot of people don't understand that food. If you care about your food care about your health. That's simple, you know. A lot of people which is sick, they have a lot of the healthy problems. The problem is general on 80% from food. Diabetics, for example, how we can, 20, 30 years ago, we haven't the kids with the diabetic problems, what we have right now. So, you know, if in the family, the whole family eat bad, and the kid, they see what the parents eat, so the kid doing the same, you know. So, and for the kid, it's highly difficult to change something because the young body is really highly addicted. It's really high the option to be addicted in the future, you know. So, for example, my friend has 8 years old kid and he had like 70 kilos. So it's a lot. It's a lot, you know. So, but anyway, he's fat too. So it's like he moved his problem on the kid, you know. And important is because I still don't understand why we have it in the school like lessons about food. I'm just shocking because I just starting my adventure with the gym and stuff like that when I had 15 years old. It was like 14 years ago. And my knowledge about food was just completely nothing. I just thought that I have to eat a lot and training a lot and everything be gonna quick and be fine, you know. But it doesn't work like that. And in these years, I just get a lot of try on myself, on my body. I read a lot of books. I looking for a lot of informations. I spoke with my friends, which they like world champions or Europe champions, and this is really maybe now it's much better because we have really nice time. You just can go on YouTube, you can just write something in Google and you know everything. But it's a lot of different informations. Someone saying you that you can eat after 6, and I saying you have to eat after 6. So why is it true? Yeah, why is it true? You know. But important is develop self. You know, develop self. You have to read. You have to choose what is good for you or not, and thinking smart. And everybody's it's really simple. We are really simple. There's no any magic. You know. Some people ask me how I can get really quick results in the gym. I just said 100% workout, 100% diet, good sleep. I'll be happy, good relation with your family, no stress, and everything gonna happen quick. You know, it's really easy. But the people like to make troubles on the force. You know, yeah, it's work like that. Any more questions, maybe?
Protein. There's a lot of products in the supermarkets now that are containing
just high protein. Yeah. I think generally it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like marketing, you know, but now it's time on healthy lifestyle and everything you see, light products, high protein products, low fat products, that's bullshit. It's a bullshit, you know. High protein product is chicken. Chicken, meat, eggs. Fish, for example, fish is really good. About fish, it's really nice products that people have forgot about the fishes, you know. For example, I can set example of my nutrition. I eat 8 times a day, and if I have to get my target of the proteins, I had to eat like over 2 kilograms chicken a day. So it's too much for my digestive. It's not as much because I love it, the meat, but for my digestive is like just same like everyone here, you know. So if you have to get some good level of the protein for your body, so you have to think it smarter. So for example, fish is much better because it's light for your stomach. It's gone quick outside, you know. It's just you don't feel it in your stomach a long time. But the meat, yes, especially beef. The beef is so heavy meat, you know. So it's really good because it's good amino acids. It's one of the best amino acids which we have, which we can get from animals, which we can get from anything food. But always must be balanced. You know, I had some few friends which they think I want to eat 100% healthy and I want to just focus on the meat, and they eat like over 1 kilogram meat a day. It was good in the first few weeks, but after the digestive was tired, So you have to make some changes in your diet, you know. You can back again to the same diet, but everybody needs a rest of something. So it's, for example, if you drink every day coffee in the morning or a few coffees, this is my third one. So, you know, so it just doesn't work the same. It doesn't work the same after a few weeks when you're doing the same stuff. So it's the same with the food, you know. So always you have to cut down some things on a few weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks sometimes, and after back with the same things and then start working again. And this is the same with the workout at the gym. You can just follow your workout every day, 365 days a week or something like that. Oh, something wrong with the way. Because your body needs a rest. Your body needs some like reason to feel again hungry of the weights of whatever you're doing. This is the same with the learning at the school. You know, if you're doing all the time the same for your brain is too tired. You just overload of information, overload of everything. So you need to take rest. So, for example, I remember I playing football when I was younger. I playing the futsal. It's like playing the football in the hall, like 5-on-5 people. And I remember when I trained too much, I just was tired of the football. I love the football, but I was tired. I just need a break. And after a break, when I come when I come to play again, I just went, oh my God, I'm much better than before because my body was fresh and everything is in the head, in memory. You know, if you can imagine something, you can move it in the real life. That's true. That's true. It's the same with everything. For example, I never speak English. I just learned my English from 2 years. I never speak before. You know, I'm from Poland. In my school, I had German. I can't speak the German, but the same about English. If you just follow some simple things, and if you want to do it, something.
So if you want to do it, if you want
to
make those changes.
Yes, if you want, you can change it. But everything needs to be smart, you know, smart and patient, because people is impatient right now. Everyone needs something right now. I want it right now, right now. Yeah, you know. But we have to be patient, you know. We have to be patient, and we have to enjoy the time which we spend to learn something, because this is important too. It's not just only target. We have, for example. For me, you know, I just spend every day at the gym. All the time I have to keep my diet, and I go on the stage on 5 minutes, and that's it. So if the 5 minutes would be a reason to me to get this, to doing all the rest stuff, it will not make sense. It makes sense if you every day it's something different for you, something new one. You can learn something, you develop new things. So that's okay, but. If important is only goal, only target, so you forgot that you can take a lot more from your adventure to your goals, you know. Any more?
So the muscle building.
Yes.
Usually like so eating proteins.
Yes.
So say you've got a few, it's like 30 to 40 grams.
Yeah.
In one sitting.
Yeah.
What's the best sort of protein to eat in the evening, like in the evening?
Again.
Later in the evening, so if you're eating late at night.
I think that proteins you need in every one meal.
Yeah, okay. What's the better one? So is it like cottage cheese for the evening? So your digestive system.
I understand.
When you're sleeping.
In the morning, always I recommend proteins from the eggs.
Right, okay.
Because I recommended protein and fat breakfast. So it's a good idea.
What would you have it with? Like your eggs?
Yeah.
What would you have with your eggs?
With the eggs?
Yeah.
Just eggs.
Just eggs.
Just eggs. You know, I just boiled eggs. Sometimes on a frying pan I put the eggs, something like that. I just put some spices, you know, what I like turmeric, some cayenne pepper.
So do you have it like omelette or fried egg?
Something like omelette, something like that. But my breakfast is like, I eat on a breakfast 7 full eggs with the yolk, and extra 350 grams of the white of the eggs, because I need more proteins, but my... I know this sounds crazy, but everything what a bodybuilder is doing sounds crazy, you know. So anyway, it's the same, looks crazy. If you look crazy, we need to do crazy things. Yeah, it's a lot. I know it's a lot. Anyway, I don't think so. That I spoke with the Greg before that 1 hour is not enough to speak about nutrition, because it's big knowledge. For example, I'm bodybuilder from 14 years, and now I know that I don't know nothing. Because if you know more, you know that you don't know nothing. You know, because if you get more knowledge, you're just thinking that, okay, this one is connected with this one, and the second thing is connected with 100 things. and you have to just explore these 100 things, and after you know what is good but not. So it takes ages, and you learn for your life, you know. And about your question, I think in the morning always I prefer eggs because it's really nice for the stomach. It's like easy, light. Yeah. Important is that yolk always must to be soft, never can to be like well done, because every fat after preparing in the high temperature, the important things in the yolk, it's gone. It's gone because everything what is healthy don't like high temperatures, fat especially. So about the questions, I recommend if you digestive is okay, and dependent what you weight, you know, because my weight is 100 kilos right now, so I have to eat a little bit more proteins and more stuff than you, for example. But everyone has the same digestive, the same stomach. It's not like, I know the kids have different from like grown person, but for example, me, you, we have same stomachs, you know. Dependent how much you have to eat. It's dependent of your weight and of your daily activity, of your workouts, of your lifestyle, of everything. But if you feel that, for example, you have like 5 meals a day, 6, something like that, and every meal is like 40 grams proteins a portion, and you take a few proteins from protein shakes, like 1, 2 protein shakes, or little bit eggs, and all the rest from fish and chicken, that's okay, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I think that simple protein is the best. Yeah. And always the best protein is just coming from animals, because we just similar like animals, you know. I know that it's a lot of people are vegetarians, vegan, or something like that. I don't think so. You know, for example, at the bodybuilders, I have some few friends which is the vegetarians, and they always ask last places on the competitions, you know. So that means that I don't think so that if you wanna get muscles, you have to eat meat. Meat make muscles, you know. But if some people feel good on vegetarian, but vegetarian I think is good, but vegan it's not okay, because it's like it's something. It's not enough substances and macro elements which your body need, you know. So in general, the vegan people is always so skinny, really skinny, and they don't look healthy, you know. They don't look healthy. Vegetarian is okay, because vegetarian you can eat eggs, for example. It's up to you if you want or not. But everything is in your head, because a lot of people, I'm vegetarian, I just cut down everything because I'm just crazy about being vegetarian, you know. Everything needs to be smart, to be thinking smart, you know. So I don't think that being vegetarian is okay, but about you building muscles, you have to keep the proteins in every meal, and must be simple products. I don't think so. For example, cheese, it's not something natural because it's made up, you know. So someone made it, so it's not natural.
And I eat a lot of cheese.
It's okay. I don't think that cheese is bad.
It's like not good for inflammation, though, is it? It's not good for because you've got muscle, you know, aches and joints and stuff. I've heard it's not good, is it? And I eat a lot, and then I get a lot of joint pain as well. Yeah. So, but I know I eat a lot of cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I think cheese is okay. You know, I like a cheese, but it's not part of my diet. I just like it sometimes. It's like option, but I just don't build my diet on the cheese, you know, because it's no benefits. But for example, with the cheese is a problem because in the cheese is in a protein and a fat together. So I haven't in my diet more than 2 meals fat and with the fat, you know. So all the rest is like carbs, proteins, you know, dependent of the time in my preparing for competitions or off of everything or something like that, on rest time. But general, if you want to get some proteins, it must be from meat, eggs, or cheese. Cottage cheese is good. Some but always you have to watch the label on the back, because sometimes there's a lot of fat and not enough proteins. But everything is different, you know. At the producent of the things like that, they always want to save money. They always want to sell more and don't put a lot money, because everyone make money, you know, money is about everything. Everyone make money. But so if you take some food which on the front is all light, no sugar, so high protein, and you watch the back and the same protein like normal yogurt, for example, so you're confused because you just trust the label on the front, but what is on the back, I think that maybe 1 person on 10 just watch the back, the label, you know. The important is what is in the back. It's the same like if you buy the car, you don't watching that, oh, it's nice color, tire is nice, bar is nice, inside is nice, but you don't watch engine, and engine is shitty, you know, so you just can buy some bad stuff, you know. So it's the same with the food. And now it's a lot of the problems with the chicken, for example, because maybe someone realized that if you buy the chicken, it's so big chicken breast, it's like sometimes half kilo. I saw something like that. I seen some like half kilo, 1 chicken breast. Is a food in the water and salt and some chemicals, you know. And this is what I talking before about. The people want to make money. So it's the same like drugs dealer or something like that, because this is the fake. You go to shop, you think that you buy natural products, and there is a lot of chemicals, you know. So I don't think so that it's a good idea go to the farmers and buy from the farmers, because they're doing this similar stuff. Everyone doing the same.
What would you recommend, like going organic and
No, organic is same fake, I think. Organic is only organic, called organic, but now it's really easy to make, to wash the heads of the people, you know, because if you watch the TV or whatever, you go to the shop, so first few racks it's the shitty products, and on the bottom and sometimes on the higher place is the product which is really good to you, you know. So everyone wanna make something, wanna make money for everything. About food, I recommend chicken. Yes, I eat the chicken every day, but if you go to the shop and you see in the box that this chicken is it's unreal big. It's too big, like for the chicken, because I think that good chicken breast is small chicken breast, because how can make like, if 1 chicken breast is half kilo, so how big must be chicken? It must be like a you know, like a turkey or whatever, you know. Turkey breast is like maximum half kilo, 600 grams, one turkey breast. So what the chicken breast is like that. So the chicken must be like that. It doesn't make sense, you know. So the 100% that someone put in the manufacturing some substantial inside.
Do you recommend? I've been told about it before, but I don't really understand it. Like following like your macronutrients.
Yes.
I don't understand it at all.
Yeah.
Macronutrients.
Always I recommend something like that. For example, if you know how many calories you need. So this is first important thing. How many calories we need to exist, to doing exercises, to doing everything, you know. You're looking for toilet?
Yeah.
On the right, on the first door. Macronutrients. You have to know first how many calories you need. Then you have to.
My fitness pal app.
Yeah. We have some PT session. I remember. Yeah, I told you. Important thing is just general. First, step by step. First, it's you have to know how many calories you eat. You have to eat to exist, to build your muscles, to cut down your weight. It's up to you what your target is. For example, if you daily calories on your weight, for example, your weight is like 65 kilos, and your daily calories will be like about 1,800 calories a day. It's like normal for existence, for working your liver, your heart, your everything, and then everything up or everything down. Dependent. If you want to grow, you have to add some calories, but always maximum is like 200-300 calories a day more. And if you cut your fat, it's 200-300 calories less, you know, than your target. And second thing is that, for example, if you weight is 65, you know, and you don't know how much exactly is your liver fat, so you can't exactly, you don't know exactly how many calories you need, because if your fat is like on 15% liver or something like that, so your general weight of your muscles, on your bones, everything is a little bit less, you know. So we don't need to keep fat in the body. So why we have to think that we need the calories like your weight is real weight, you know. You always have to cut down from your weight the weight of your fat, because you don't want to keep fat.
I don't really understand it. Like,
yes, it's because it's really difficult. It's difficult. It's really difficult to understand how you have to eat. For example, you have to if you calories, you have to know that 1 gram of the protein, it's 4 calories. 1 gram of the carbs, it's 4 calories too, and 1 gram of the fat is 9 calories. So you have to know that first, most important always is proteins. If you know that, for example, you can just set for you in your diet like 4 meals, and every meal has to be like with minimum 30 grams of the proteins. 30 grams of the proteins, for example, 150 grams of the chicken breast, something like that, you know. And if you know that you have the 4 meals with 30 grams of the proteins, that make 120 grams proteins a day. 120 grams proteins a day is around 480 calories a day, and all the rest, it's fat and carbohydrates, you know. And first meal and last meal, I always recommend them must to be with fat and the proteins. So you have to just set that, because for everyone is different, you know. It's not like there's no one recipe for.
So do you know on the app that my fitness?
Yes, for example, first thing is you have to write on the paper your macros. For example, first meal, 30 grams of proteins, 20 grams of fat. Second, third, and fourth, same level of the proteins, and the last one, same fat like the first one, and between you left 2 meals, you know, and you have to calculate how many calories you left from your daily calories, what you need, and all the rest you have to just set for the carbs. That's it.
It's so hard.
Yeah, I know. For example, my day is hard because I eat every day different level of the carbs, different level of the fat.
Sometimes like you've got to sit and do a lot of working out before you've got your plan.
Yeah.
Need a whole day.
Yeah, maybe, you know. But important is just like I said before. But sometimes calories doesn't matter because everyone has different metabolism. So your metabolism is dependent how many calories you can burn in the day. So just like you have to check. You have to check it. I can give you just advices, but I can't tell you exactly how much you have to eat. For example, for my clients, I just never saying like, oh, you have to eat like that and it'll be okay. I can recommend to you something like that. We have to try it in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We have to see the results, and after I decide that we have to change something or not, because everyone is different. It's no just one recipe for everyone for get the progress, get the losing fat or get the muscles, you know. Everything is individual. Everything is individual. You can't use the same techniques of nutrition for everyone.
So do you recommend doing that, doing the whole macronutrient thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
First you did do macronutrition, how many macros exactly you need, how many proteins, how many carbs, how many fat, and then this macro elements you have to move on your food. Okay. And you have to know that, for example, 100 grams of chicken breast is around 220 grams of proteins, and you have to know how much you have to use chicken to get your macros what you have in your diet, you know. Okay. It's nothing easy. So this is when I said that 1 hour is not enough. We're talking with the guy today. So it works like that. It's so difficult, but important is and really easy is to cut down first few things which is not good for you, for me, for everyone. Just for example, sugar. First small things. Just try to eat more healthy, choose better products, more natural products. And then after, you have to develop your skills, your knowledge, you have to read a lot, and you have to try everything on yourself, because be different, you know. For you, maybe it works different stuff like than for me, you know. For example, when I'm preparing to competitions, I'm never preparing on the same way. Always I'm doing different stuff, because my body know it, my body know it, you know. So if you, for example, if you know how's drive on the bike, so this does not mean that you can drive on a bicycle, you know, because it doesn't matter that it's too still, you know. It's difficult, but first few steps is easy. it's easy. It's easy to do, but it's really difficult to keep. Yeah. Yeah. It's about sugar, you know. The most biggest the problem is the sugar. Sugar, you know. I know that, for example, my girlfriend has a problem with the sugar too, because I think a lot of the women had a problem because the women has more hormones problems.
Yeah.
You know, the women are a little bit different like a man's. We are just stable with the hormones. Sometimes dependent. Sometimes hormones of the man's depend on the age, but that's something normal. Everyone will be old someday, so you know. But the woman's is different because the woman has like go down and up of the humor, of the mode, everything.
No,
so
it's not like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or maybe like that. Yeah. You know, but yeah, but that's true. The most problems. I recommend if you have really problem with the sugar, I recommend the chromium. Chromium, the mineral. Chromium for keep.
Which
for
mineral? What's it called?
Chromium. Chromium. You don't know? Chromium. As I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I know bad, so I have to look into this. I can give you. Chromium. Yeah. It's one of simple thing, important. One of important thing for the woman, especially because if you really want sugar, you just eat the chromium and you just feel that you want sugar, but it's not so strong feeling. You can control it. You can control it, you know. But sometimes doesn't work.
What is it, like a tablet?
Yeah. Hold on, Barrett. It's around the corner here.
Yeah. You take it daily? Can you take it or just as and when you feel you need that?
No, just regular every day with the morning or with the last meal or something like that. Like extra supplementation for your daily diet, you know.
Do you recommend do you know when you first start changing your diet and you food shopping and you're getting all the healthy stuff, do you have been advised before never to get diet products, to always just get full fat stuff? Do you recommend that? Do you know, like say for example you're going to buy Greek yogurt and there's the low fat option or there's just full fat Greek yogurt? Would you get the full fat?
For example, I never recommend the Greek yogurt, for example, you know. For example, this is the first thing. But you know.
Do you know what I mean when it says on products low fat?
Yeah.
Or you can just get the full fat version. Would you go for low fat or full fat? Because
always important if in your meal you're including the fat exactly in any meal. For example, I said that in the morning you have to eat like protein and fat together. So if your meal it's with the fat and protein, that's better to eat full fat products. Because always full fat products, it's more preparing than light products.
They have a lot of like in low fat stuff. They have a lot of like aspartame and stuff like that in it.
Yeah, it's extra sweeteners, something like that. Yeah, I don't think so that sweetener is bad, because it's much better than sugars. You know, for example, if you wanna be cured from the aspartame, you have to eat, I don't know, 1 truck of the aspartame. It's not possible to do. You know, a lot of people saying that aspartame and on sweeteners is bad, but I think that it's a special works of companies with this connect with the sugars, because now the people realize that sugar isn't good, that sugar is something bad. So you know, everyone want to make money, so the sugar companies too. So they have to make like contra to aspartame, contra to sweeteners, because you know they want to make like different information for the people. You have to think that aspartame is bad. Maybe sugar isn't bad enough, you know. So if you want to choose something sweet, so the people I want a sugar because aspartame kill me, you know. But the truth is that the sugar can kill you, no aspartame. I don't think so. For example, if I need something sweet, I either drink something like Pepsi Max or something like that. It's not as much like 1 bottle a day, 1 big bottle, 2 liters, you know. But sometimes if I feel that I want something sweet, I just want to feel sweet. I don't want to put inside my stomach some sweet things, you know, exactly sweet. But so I drink like some zero products, you know. But zero products to drink is okay, but light something light products, some like no fat products, some like no sugar products, especially everything like a yogurt, something like that stuff. So I think it's bad.
So you think should have full fat?
Yeah, full fat. Yeah, better full of fat if in your meal it's including fat. If not, just
more natural,
just try some different stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I stopped doing because I was doing that for a while, getting low fat everything, and I just stopped.
Yeah. But anyway, fat always is good. Fat always is something good, but you have to find some good product with the fat. You know. Always I recommend about products, fat products. I said before, the olive oil, every extra virgin oils, avocados, peanuts, and fat from animals. You know, like fat beef, yolk from eggs, or stuff like that. You know, if your meal it's including with the fat. If not, you have to choose some skinny something.
So did you say before, for breakfast, fat's better than carbs? So like, I don't know, like eggs
fat and proteins.
So like, say, eggs and mackerel instead of Weetabix. Is that better?
For example, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. A lot of people make some wrong and they eat fruits in the morning and oats, stuff like that, you know. I don't think so that is good, you know. Because you always feel tired after. Half an hour after the meal you feel tired, and the first thing what you need is a coffee. I need a coffee right now.
Yeah. If I have like Weetabix, because I always think, oh, I eat it quite well because I have Weetabix with oat milk, unsweetened oat milk, and I've stopped using sugar. I told you when last time I used xylitol. Yeah. So I always think, oh, I'm having quite a good breakfast. An hour later, I'm starving. Like, I want to eat
again, the same.
And then I get toast and it's really bad.
Yeah. You know, sometimes if you start some good diet, and after 1 week you feel much better, and you feel that you grab it, you have it. I have it. I just stop eat the sugar. I just sometimes if you eat one small sugar thing, let's stop again. You just feel again the same feelings, and you just, oh no, it's again, I want more. So I know, for example, after my competitions, because I'm really deep deficit of calories before competitions, because my body fat must be like 2-3% body fat. So it's really danger and really down. So after competing, I just want to eat everything. Completely everything. I have to keep self-control, because if not, I remember my first competitions, it was crazy. I just go in the Kaspas and I spend 100 pounds of food. I just, after 1 hour, I just feel empty, you know. I just had a lot of stuff like from Nutella and stuff like that, you know. So the next day, I just feel that I need more, because this was the reaction of the sugar, you know. So always, if you keep a good diet, and if you make one mistake, so that's gonna be too big mistake, you know. But better idea is to keep diet a long time, like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. Sometimes if you routine will be really strong, so you just choices. You just take the choice that you want something or not. You can eat the sweets and you can feel that, okay, that's fine. It's just only for relax for today because I want it. But after 1 hour, you just back to your normal diet, you know. And it's this difficult because everything is mental. Everything is mental. Generally, it's mental, you know, because the people like the pleasure, you know. The people like the feel good. We like to be on the comfort zone. We don't like go out from the comfort zone, you know. So this is the general problem.
So if you want to lose weight and you're going to come and do like a high cardio workout,
right?
But you don't want to take protein shakes,
yes.
What do you recommend for your pre-workout and your post-workout?
Dependent how long do you work out? Just only cardio.
I think so.
This is the second topic. A lot of women thinking bad that if you want to lose weight, you need just doing only cardio.
Yeah.
This is the wrong, because I seen a lot of the girls, women of the gym, and they doing just only exercise like a cardio, treadmills, bikes, and that's it. That's good for make you metabolism need to be faster, for losing weight. But if you want to show your body after when you're losing weight, so what you want to show if you're losing fat, you need the muscles.
Yeah.
You need a little bit muscles. You keep your body a little bit more harder. You know what I mean? Like your skin must be more tense.
That's
not like
toning
Yeah. So about workout, you have to train in cardio too, including with weights. Yeah, to lose fat. And about diet, you need, if you know that your workout will be really hard, so you need a little bit carbs before and good quality of the proteins. And after workout, you need carbs too, but must be enough what your body need, how much your body need. You always have to calculate. You have to just make some you have to try what is good, what not. For example, after workout, it's really good to eat 50% of simple carbs, something like fruits, some honey, something like that. And 50% for good carbs, some like rice, rice cakes, some stuff like that, and good proteins. After workout, we need to recover and reload really quick the macro elements and micro elements. So the good reason is to eat half and half about carbohydrates, some like simple carbs and good carbs, and together the proteins. But every product what we eat from like a meat, fish, eggs, whatever, that takes time in the digestive. So after workout we need how possibly quick the food inside your blood, into your blood, into your muscles, and to get rest, recovery, So always I recommend after workout protein shakes.
What if you don't want to take the protein shake?
If you don't want it, natural food. So you just can eat after 1 hour. After 1 hour after workout, you just can eat normal meal.
Okay.
Because you woman, I don't expect that you have to build your muscle extremely big, Yeah. So it's not possible anyway to do for the women without any hormones from outside. Because, like I said before, the women have really low testosterone, so testosterone depends on your muscle, how it grows quick. So if you are not just losing fat and feel healthy, you don't need any stuff like protein shakes or something like that. Yeah. But I think in the future, always when you start some workouts, in the future you need stuff like minerals, vitamins, some supplementations for your workouts, for everything what you're doing. Because how I said before, we haven't right now in this time in the world good quality food. Yeah. So always you make deficit of the minerals and the vitamins in your body. So important is keep the balance. Always more important is keep a balance. If you have a balance, if something is too much, something is not enough, always something pull on other things, and just you're going down and go up. That's it. Any more?
I also like you touched on depression earlier, helping with diet.
Yes.
Is it just a general good healthy diet, or would you sort of recommend extra?
Probably feel better, mental better.
Yeah, you sort of read a lot about
Yes, because for example, this one, how you eat dependent that you sleep well or not. For example, if you sleep well, you feel much better if you wake up in the morning. If you wake up in the morning freshly and ready to explore life, to explore your day, to do some stuff, that's okay. So general, first, what you have to do, if you mental sometimes is like sinusoid, sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, blah, 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 it's dependent on your hormones too, but to food. So you have to start just eat a little bit healthy, more healthy, and everything will be gonna fix in a few weeks, I think, And then after you can change some choices that you can use some special products exactly for good sleep, for example. Sometimes small changes in your diet make really big changes in your life. This is the simple, but important is to listen to your body. Important is to listen to your body. If you know that, for example, carbs works like that, proteins works like that, fats works like that, and if you feel that something is wrong with your body, you can just use the tools which you have around you. It's easy to do, but it's really difficult to know what is good, what not, how it works, like everything. So everything needs to know in the knowledge. So if you need the knowledge, you have to just learn and read and learn and read. But yeah. Yeah. So about mental healthy, important is vitamins from group B, like B6, B12, B2, something like that. This is really important vitamins for your mental health, and the magnesium too. Magnesium. If some people have, for example, if you have stressful life, always you just put out you magnesium from your body, and if you haven't any magnesium from your food, from things like supplements or something like that, it's always you'll be feel like tired, too much tired. Always I recommend if you haven't enough magnesium in your diet, if you don't like eat the supplements, do you know what is the Epsom salt? So it's really good. It's a magnesium salt. Magnesium salt you put in a bath, but the recommends on the boxes is like 200 grams. You know, I just put 1 kilo, 1 kilo in the bath, and there's laying like 1 hour, 45 minutes sometimes. And when I wake up in the morning, I just feel, oh my God, my body is like after good recovery. You know, just feel, oh my God, I feel really nice. My mental is clear. I just ready to do a lot of stuff. You know, so.
What was that?
Sorry. Yeah?
I was just going to ask, what was that mineral that you mentioned before about the sweet?
Chromium. 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 Greg?
There you go. Chromium.
C-H-R-O-M. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, any more?
No, I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about food. Yeah, I know. So, in general, we have to know that most important thing is it's a diet. But I don't like the code diet. Everyone has diet. You have diet. You have diet. You have diet. I have diet. Diet. It's your nutrition lifestyle. You know. It's diet, and important is smart choices. If you go to the shop, you can't think that you want something to eat because you like the taste. That's okay, but you can't give you every day. It's like, for example, if you're doing something, the first most important is hard work, not relax. And it's the same with the food. You just feel bad. I want to give something best to my life. I want to put something best to my life because I feel bad, so I want to take something sweet. I want to feel better because I take food, you know. The food must be like told for be healthy, to manage your life, to get results on the gym if you're training, to be healthy. So always you have to think smart. If you go to the shop, and if you make some shoppings for breakfast, for things like dinners for the kids, whatever, so you have to thinking that what I need minerals, I need vitamins, so I need to go to choose some good vegetables. If you know that you need high products of the proteins, you go to the butcher and you buy good stuff, and you're just thinking that, oh, I will feel good after when I had this in my diet, you know. And sometimes I understand that we just humans and we need something sweets, we need something snacks. That's okay, but this is option. It's not like fundament of your diet, you know. It'll be fundament, it'll be crown, it'll be bad. Everything be, you know. And anyway, in the future, I'm 100% sure that everyone's faults we will see, you know. We will see the faults, you know. So if you whole life eat bad, so you can't expect that you'll be healthy in your old age, you know. But I know that it's really, really hard to go in the shop if shop is really so big and you don't know what you have to buy exactly because a lot of things. But if you know which product is good for you, so it's simple. You just go straight away to like here, this one. That's it. I don't need any more. You know. And for example, sometimes some people ask me at the shop. For example, if I go to the shopping and I bought some like 10 kilograms of the chicken, a few bags of the fish, 100 eggs, you know, a lot of vegetables, and the till is full of like food like that. And people saying, "Oh my God, you bodybuilding, so your diet must be really expensive." I think no, because I control my food. I know what I eat every day. How many people know what they eat every day? You know, just go in the shop.
Muscle food. Have you heard of muscle
Sorry?
food? Muscle food.
What do you mean?
It's that.
It's a brand of the muscle food.
You order it online and they deliver each month, but you get loads of meat. My friend.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people use it. That's okay. But I think it is the same product which sometimes in normal shops, you know,
Yeah.
to just get, if you have time to shopping, you can go to shop. If you haven't time, you can use something like that, you know. That's good. That's a good idea anyway. So when you come back about food, that's so simple, but it's simple when you're talking about it, but it's difficult to do. You know. But always everything needs really to be dedication and to be patient. Really to be patient, and everything is gonna happen good.
It's hard.
But for example, if I can choose eat some healthy food or some shitty food, so always I know that I want a healthy food because I know how I feel after. It's a priceless. Feel healthy, feel nice when you wake up in the morning and you feel okay. I feel nice. I feel good. You know. So this is the priceless. This is the what the people have to pay when it's too late. You know. Yeah. So anyway, I don't think that everyone has to eat so healthy, like 100% diet, focus on the diet because I want to be healthy. You know, we are just humans. But smart choices when you go to the shop, when you do something. For example, one of my clients saying me like, you know, I had a really busy day. I was in the kebab. You know, I eat the kebab because I taste just only the meat and a little bit salad. So I said, you haven't time. So what was problem? Go in the shop and buy some stuff ready to eat. It's a lot of salad ready to eat in the boxes. If you want high protein product, you can use the tuna. You can use ready to eat salmon. You can use a lot of things because the people always looking for easy way. You just it's a shop here. I want this one, which is just one mistake a week. You know, it's nothing. But how many weeks is in 1 year? 46 weeks. It's 1 year, something like that. So if you 46 times in a year do something bad, so how many days you make it? 45 days, 45 meals. The 45 meals, if you had 5 meals a day, that makes around 1 week. 1 week of shitty food. So it's a lot. You know? So every 1% is important. 1% make second protein, and another protein make third protein. And sometimes if you are on some place, and if you're really close to be the best on any competitions, whatever, something like that, you know. Sometimes some doctors say, oh, you're too late because if you become like week before, 2 weeks before, everything will be gonna okay. But now we have the more troubles. But sometimes the 1% is important. So I've always thinking that if you have to do something and this give you just 1% chance to do something more, to be closer to some your goals, target, whatever, so you have to do it. Because doesn't matter that it's 1% or not. It's important. It's the same with the food. I think that's it. What time we have? Oh my God, 2 o'clock. Ooh.